I used to believe that one bad day couldn't ruin an entire life. I was wrong. My name is Daniel Carter. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, and this is the story of how one careless decision, one signature, destroyed everything I built. At 32, my life looked solid from the outside. I worked as a project manager for a mid-sized construction firm. I had a small house, a decent car, some savings, and a fiancée named Rachel. We were planning a spring wedding. Everyone said I was doing well. The problem was, I wanted to do better, faster, bigger, smarter than everyone else. That hunger made me vulnerable. It started with my best friend, Mark. Mark and I grew up together. We survived high school, college, and our first miserable office jobs together. He was charismatic, confident, always chasing the next big thing. One night at a bar, he told me he had finally found it: cryptocurrency mining. Not trading, mining. He said he had access to cheap power, new machines, insider contacts, a growing market. He showed me spreadsheets, charts, projections. He said his small operation had already tripled its value in 8 months. You could double your savings in a year, he told me. Maybe more. I laughed at first, but he kept talking. He talked about quitting our jobs, about early retirement, about financial freedom. I went home and couldn't sleep. Over the next few weeks, he kept sending me updates, photos of equipment, profit screenshots, charts that only went up. I started imagining a different life. No boss, no mortgage stress, a bigger house, a better future for my future family. Rachel was skeptical. She warned me. She told me it felt risky. She asked me to slow down, but I didn't want to hear it. I had $68,000 in savings, my entire life's work. Emergency fund, wedding fund, down payment fund, everything. Mark said if I invested all of it, I could own 20% of the operation. I told him yes, but that wasn't enough for him. He said the real money was in scaling. More machines meant more profit, and there was a chance to lease a new warehouse. He needed more capital. That's when he suggested the loan. A personal loan in my name, $120,000. High interest, but short term. 6 months, he said. Then we pay it off and you walk away rich. I hesitated. I felt the fear in my chest, but I also felt the excitement. I wanted to believe him. I wanted this to be my breakthrough moment. So I signed. That signature was the moment my life started collapsing. I just didn't know it yet. For the first 2 months, everything looked perfect. Daily profit reports, steady returns. Rachel began to relax. I began planning our new future. Then one morning, I woke up to 6 missed calls from Mark. The warehouse had been raided. Someone had been stealing power illegally. Local authorities shut the place down. All equipment seized, accounts frozen. Mark swore it was a misunderstanding. He said lawyers were working on it. He told me not to panic. 2 weeks later, he stopped answering. The website vanished, the phone numbers disconnected, the email bounced back. I drove to his apartment. It was empty. That night, I realized I was $188,000 in debt. No business, no equipment, no partner. Just loans, interest, and my name on every paper. Rachel cried. She begged me to call a lawyer. I did. The lawyer told me the truth. There was nothing to recover. Mark had set everything up in his own name. My money was legally invested. The debt was legally mine. The bank didn't care about my story. Payments began the following month. $3,400 every single month. My salary couldn't handle it. I burned through my savings, then the credit cards, then the emergency fund. Rachel postponed the wedding. Then she moved out. She said she loved me, but she couldn't marry someone drowning in a hole she didn't dig. 3 months later, I lost the house. 6 months later, the car. I moved into a 1-bedroom apartment with stained carpet and a broken heater. I sold my furniture. I slept on the floor. I worked 2 jobs, then 3. Still, the debt grew faster than I could fight it. The stress wrecked my health. I stopped sleeping, my hair thinned, my hands shook. My doctor warned me about my blood pressure. Friends stopped calling, family stopped asking questions. I became the guy who messed up his life. One night, alone in that empty apartment, I opened the loan documents and stared at my signature. That line of ink cost me everything. 2 years passed like that. Then came the second mistake, the one that almost finished me. I was exhausted, desperate, angry at the world and myself. I started gambling online. At first, it was just distraction. Then it became hope. I won $7,000 one night. My heart raced. I felt alive again. I told myself I could fix everything, that I could recover my losses, that this was my second chance. Within 3 months, I had lost another $42,000. Money I didn't have. Money borrowed from new credit lines. Money from payday lenders. The hole became a grave. I thought about ending my life. Not dramatically, not loudly, just quietly disappearing. What stopped me was my mother's voicemail. She said she loved me. She said she didn't care about the money. She said she just wanted her son alive. That night, I decided to live. Not fix everything, just survive. I declared bankruptcy. I took the damage. I accepted the consequences. I found a cheaper place. I changed jobs. I cut every expense. I stopped gambling. I joined a support group. I told the truth to everyone. It took me 3 years to breathe again. I still carry scars. My credit is broken. My career is behind. My future is different from the one I dreamed of. But I am alive. I learned that one reckless decision can ruin years of work. That desperation makes you blind. That chasing fast money often destroys slow progress. If you are listening to this and standing on the edge of a risky decision, if you're about to sign something you don't fully understand, if someone promises easy money and a fast future, walk away. No opportunity is worth your life. I learned that too late, but maybe my story saves you in time.